the sun will come after the rain, and then this is all about to come out. It makes like the letting go of those habits, makes space for something new that is happy, like this happy family. And maybe also happy family opening up just to new kind of connections. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic connection, but maybe also like a soul tribe or soul family. And I want to pull. What am I going to do? I'm going to back to the Moonology card, and I am going to pull cards. Yes, cards. What else? For the connection between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I'm struggling a little bit here because I'm going off the outline that I made. Because I thought I was going to pull 3 cards for the masculine here and 3 cards for the feminine again, to see how they feel, how the feminine feels towards the masculine and how the masculine feels towards the feminine. But right now it feels better to just kind of see, they already seem very much connected, and I kind of want to see how they are connecting, because it seems quite present already. Also with that earth energy of the full moon in Capricorn. And yeah, okay, well, let's just do this. How are the divine masculine and divine feminine connecting in the mind space? How are they connected? That is my question. How are they connected in the mind space? How do they show up in the mind space? Funny, 2 cards come out. Okay, this is confusing me because I just want to take 1 and now 2 are coming out. A fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries, another full moon energy. And the other one is mutable moon. Mutable moon, like movement, reminds me again a lot of the air energy, as air is mutable energy as well. And the blue also reminds me always of the throat chakra, whereas this one is more orange, which makes me feel a little bit closer to the lower chakras, first and second one. Oh, so in the mind, and that is, I guess, that is like, they both seem to process something that is still connected to the past, that they need to move on from, that they need to understand before they can actually move forward, or that's at least what is present in the mind. And at the same time, there is also a fiery climax. So they know both the feminine and the masculine, and this, okay, it's coming together like that. Both the masculine and the feminine are aware that the process that they are individually are going through is necessary to make that change happen. And nothing is set in stone yet. I mean, they know, like, if they don't do this, that change, that climax won't come. I mean, things will just be stagnant just as they were. But they know if they want things to change, if they want different results in their life than they have had so far, results, yeah, like different experiences in relationships, if they want different experiences in their life so far, they need to do this work. They need to do this work. And depending on how they move forward with that, I mean, that's their personal choice, how fast they'll be moving forward, how fast they will integrate the lessons, how hard they are working for it, and how much they are willing to really look at those parts that aren't that pretty. So yeah, it's all depending on each of these individuals to make sure that something fiery can come in. I mean, passion is welcomed into the life, and it's the orange really makes me think of the second chakra, which is Swadhisthana, and this is definitely where all the juiciness and creativity and passion is housed within us in this human body. I'm going to try to pull one card again, but if more cards pop up, we'll just take those and let's just see how are the masculine and the feminine connected in the heart space. How are they connected? What is communicated from heart to heart? What is known in the heart for both of them? Okay, this one is just flying out. Whoa! I mean, I don't know what I just said, but I just said something about what is communicated between the two hearts. And now this card is coming out. Communication is key. And it makes completely sense. Like, for both the feminine and the masculine, something is being felt, something is being observed, and it's slightly different for the feminine and the masculine, and at the same time it's both present in both the feminine energy as the masculine, and again, not gender. And it is in the dynamic, it is in the communication that this can be explored. And these don't need to be just very long conversations face to face or on your phone or website or whatever. Communication is, I mean, you have this, how do you call this, verbal communication, and then, I mean, I choose this video, which is visual communication. So yeah, if you want to explore this, you need to communicate how you feel, and you can do that by the actions that you take, the way that you dress, the words that you say, the way that you pay attention to the other, and maybe even be sensitive in that way towards yourself. What is your body communicating to you? What is your heart communicating to you? And what are these physical sensations? What are they pointing towards to? So communication within yourself, being sensitive to what your body is telling you, but also be sensitive to the clues that the other may give you, and how you react, how you feel when that person is giving you attention or is talking to you or sending you a certain text. Like, what is being felt and what does it say? And maybe at some point it may be nice to actually have that conversation about what is going on, and maybe even some of this, what is playing in the mind and what is left behind. I mean, this is all blue, right? This is all about I just mentioned the throat chakra, which is communication. This all seems to be in the same color theme. So maybe it's even as like what can be communicated here is maybe there is like some sort of resistance and anxiety about truly allowing this to be there, and it may help to communicate with the other, and even maybe for yourself, to just write in a diary or write yourself a letter what is holding you back, and what are the fears that you are holding that are blocking you from truly feeling this. So it's communication all over. Getting excited here, guys. Okay, I'm going to just wrapping a blanket around my hips again, just to keep me warm and cozy. And now I'm going to pull a card for what the connection is between the divine masculine and divine feminine in the soul space, in spirit. Oh wow, and I just noticed this, that it's a 4 and a 14. That's a lot of 4s, and like this is the almost like a progression. Like 14 is like, I don't know how to say this. How do you say this? It's the next step. It's the next level of what's going on here, or like it shows some sort of progression. Although it would make more sense to be first with the 2 of you before you are with the 4 of you. You know what I mean? Okay, don't need to get that out of the gutter. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that's an 8 of Swords energy right there. Okay, where were we? Please tell us about the connection in the soul, in the spirit, between the divine feminine and divine masculine. And I always find this a little bit confusing, but still, for like the organization or the spread, it's helpful, because I mean, in the end, that is what we all are. We are all spirit. But then in this human body that we have 3 bodies, like physical body, energetic body, and emotional body. Okay. That was my blackout face. Do you ever watch Friends? Just reminded me of this episode that Joey is in his TV show, and he gets this advice from a co-actor or actress who tells him to, if he forgot his line, and then just like to pretend that he's looking for his words, or just like being very contemplative instead of pulling a face like, oh, I don't know what you think. So the advice is to pretend you are sniffing a fart or smelling a fart. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but I was just thinking about that for a second when I was making that blackout face. Having some Joey energy, Joey Tribbiani energy. Okay, back to the soul space between the energies of the divine masculine and feminine. What is present in the soul space? Is present in the soul space. Nope. Oh, my feet are starting to sleep. I'm sitting in a warrior pose. Oh, you yogis know what it is, but my feet is really... wait, my foot is really sleeping. I have to adjust here. Whoa, I wonder if that's a sign. Something is asleep in the soul. It's on the left side, so maybe there's something asleep in the masculine. Just saying, I don't know. Okay. I'm sitting a little bit lower now because I'm no longer sitting in that warrior pose. What is present in the soul space? Whoa, too many. What is present in the soul space? Whoa, okay. There's one jumping out now. It's like really fumbly and like clumsy there. So I don't know, I feel some sort of insecurity perhaps. And also maybe some reluctance with that foot that started to sleep. Let's see what it is. Wow, I've seen this card earlier this week with another reading. Oh, that's in a private reading. This card came up as well. Look at the bigger picture. Interesting. So yeah, yeah. So this card is pink, pink, connected to the third eye. Yeah, I think it is, where maybe from the head space and the heart space, it may seem like it's about two persons coming together, and each of these persons, and again, it's not about gender. It can be a man and a woman, two women, two men, or like just let all those labels go. Just two people coming together with where there's romance and there's chemistry between these people, but there's also fears and there's old habits that are blocking from that romance really coming in. And I think this is more of I think this is a invitation. I've said it already a couple times. An invitation of spirit to move beyond personal story. Look at the bigger picture. Like I said, the story of the person is not who we truly are. We are just raised to believe and to identify with that story. And I think once you can let go of that and really be present and really be a channel for those romantic feelings and for the chemistry, for those bodily sensations, that is when things start to flow, and it can really come in. And then you get this, then you get that carry connections and connections with your tribe family, or you actually get a very happy family situation with the person that you may be interested in right now. It definitely feel this spread is for people that are single, but maybe in a phase of starting to date, or maybe being interested in somebody, but this person doesn't know yet. It feels very new. It feels very exciting, really, just like how when you feel when you are starting to fall in love and you just start to realize that you are liking somebody. Everything is still open, everything can still happen, and it depends on your own bereidwilligheid. That's the Dutch word I want to say right now. How prepared are you to truly look at yourself, at both the dark sides and the shadow sides and the light sides within yourself, within your past, and what can you leave behind? What shadow side of yourself have you already encountered plenty enough to know that you need to do something differently this time if you actually want this to happen? I mean, this is for you. This is also for you. This is not just for others. Believe this is also for you. It is for everyone out there. We just need to realize, and we need to allow it really to come in. Let me just see. I think this is the picture, and I had a tarot deck ready for any clarifications, but I actually feel things are quite clear. And I know the whole reading, I just looking at this card again, the general theme, the end of a tough cycle is approaching. It really is a very good time to say goodbye to the habits, the vices, the patterns that may have helped you in the past, and it's a really good time now to let go of those. There's a really very supportive energy to let it go, and when you actually do that, when you put in the work to do that, there is more, a beautiful energy coming in that will bring you in connection with yourself and inviting true connections that are made from the heart instead of um, created from the mind, because whatever we create in the mind is based on fear, and that's what we see in these cards very clearly. So be open, be a vessel, gentle, and communicate in the most sensitive way with yourself, and please also open up to the other and do the same thing, however scary it may be. And when it feels scary, remember this. Look at the situation with your third eye, and maybe nice to be working with your third eye for this period. Wow, I'm just seeing, I don't know, it's Sagittarius, of course there is a bow, but it just, wow, isn't that just like Cupido? I just see it right now. Okay, anyway, where was I? Seeing the big picture, like whenever there's a doubt or fear coming up, know that is belonging to the identification with the story of the person. That's not who you truly are. Who you truly are is much bigger than that story. And this from this place, this place, this place, this place. Wow. Yeah, I'm just looking at a communication card and start to cough. It needs to be communicated. Really be open to yourself and be open towards the other two in a very authentic way. Don't talk from this place. Talk from this place. And you can still talk about this, but don't talk from this place. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up with a advice card or maybe additional message, and I will do that for one for the masculine and one for the feminine. And this time I feel the masculine is calling to be having a card pulled for first, and I'll be using Animal Spirit deck, which is one of my favorite decks. Just so beautiful. Any additional messages, advice for the fine masculine in regards to love? Any advice and messages for the fine masculine? Yeah, this one. Okay. It says, watch your words. Watch your words. So don't be blunt, and be precise, and be honest, and don't let your ego speak. Don't let the identification with the personal story speak. But speak from this. Speak from what you feel. So funny. Be authentic in what you speak. Don't speak from that story. It's not interesting. That's not how the connection is made. Okay, let's move on to a message for the divine feminine. An additional message or advice for divine feminine in regards to this love. In regards to this love. Woo! These are too many. These are too many. I see a whale. I'm just going to put this back. This one I feel, though I want to pull out because this one was flipped. The other one's not. Rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. trust that universe has your back. And there is rabbit is very fertile, so maybe you want to be careful if you're not ready to get any babies. But yeah, it's harvesting time. So cute little bunnies. Yeah, it's definitely it's. Did we see passion coming up earlier? Yeah, it feels it's a, I don't know, in this whole read, it just feels like a very juicy card to me. I don't know what else to say. Um Please, okay, I think this was it. This was my first video ever. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please share in the comment section below. And you can also subscribe if you want to be following this channel and see how I will evolve in this in sharing this in this way. I am excited to share this. I'm excited to share this journey with you and do this together with you. Um, I will also post this on Instagram. You can find me as True Mind Tarot. I will make a picture of the spread so you can actually see it, and I will post it with a summary of what is being shared here. So if you just want to look it up later and have a quick look at how I connected things, that's the way that you can look at it again. And of course you can rewatch the video as many times as you would like to. Okay, much love, hope to see you soon. I hope that you can benefit from this reading, and if not, maybe I was just not tapping into your energy or your situation right now, but maybe the next time I will. Please do not make it fit if it doesn't fit. It's just like if there's a message for you that resonates, it may even be that that is the reason that you're watching this video, just for that one message. I'm really happy to be able to share this. I'm super excited, and I'm going to see if I can post this. Hope to see you soon. Have a very, very happy Valentine's Day. Namaste.